Looks like we've got a new announcement. And Find scooter video. I also mentioned that I had gotten a go-kart frame. Well, here it is. Now, I was completely prepared to be completely clueless as to who made this thing, but I looked very closely at the stickers after cleaning them off, and I found, because this is a Pathwinder go-kart. Feel free to look them up all online. I have the roll cage for it as well. We're going to go take a look at that in a second. But the whole rear end is completely pulled apart. Like, completely cut off. So, my shadow's in the way. So we're going to have to rebuild the rear end. And I'm going to try to rebuild the rear end as close to stock as I can get it. Now, there's going to be some modifications because I want to run a live axle and not the same way they did it. So the motor mount may be moved to the middle or something like that. But we're going to try to go as typical as we can while making it a live axle kart. Also, as you can see, they have moved the steering column to the middle, so you can see those two little indentions there. Those moved over there. Can't really see it, but it's a really crappy weld. Here you might be able to, yeah, you can see how crappy that weld is. You can clearly see there's a cut there. So this is a two-seater and it's converted to a single-seater. I think I'm going to keep it that way. However, I'm going to revise those welds. Probably put in more supports for the steering column because it probably needs it. And we are also going to add Springer spindles, probably. Now, I'm going to go grab the roll cage. So as you can see, we have the roll cage for it. Now the roll cage is supposed to mount back there. I'll figure out exactly what height that's supposed to be. But yeah, I quite like it. The number that was on the side, by the way, was 5, and I intend to put that back on there. On both sides. I'm going to find a sticker and put it on there, or maybe make my own stencil and paint it on there or something like that, but it's going back on there. I'm just happy I was able to find out who made this kart because I honestly had no clue. And the serial number, it's still intact. This kart's so terrible, but I was able to find out who made it and the serial number, so that's pretty good. So I picked up this kart with the Barn Find scooter. We're gonna say, I'll just say it. I bought it for 20 bucks with the Barn Find scooter. Well, I paid 40 for the pair. So this is going to be a $20 go-kart restoration. Of course, I got to build up the rear end. I've got a ton of other stuff I need to do. We got to fix up the blue shadow as well. So this is pretty far back on the list of stuff I'm going to do. Just figured I'd announce it, give you guys something to look forward to. So it has a steering wheel, very similar to the Yerf Dog kart, which, if you didn't know, you probably don't know, is Kart Kicks go-kart. Don't ask where I get these names. We will be rebuilding the rear end for this thing and all that stuff in the future. Let me know if you guys know anything about these karts. Let me know if you find anything about these karts. Specifically, let me know if you can find the hubs and wheels for these karts, because that's what I need. I have the two 6-inch rear tires right here, as you can see. They're the top two. So the two that are in frame there. So, only one of them has the hub, so I need the other hub. So, let me know if you guys know where that is. More updates, though. the three-seater's getting a repaint. It's gonna be red and black, which now I kind of feel bad about that because the Winder Kart is also going to be red and black, but we'll make do. That's kind of the three-seater's original color scheme, so we're gonna go with it. As you can see, I have the spindles, the third seat, the bench seat for the two main seats. I also have the steering wheel and one of the pedals and the return spring for that pedal. Then over here I've got the brake rod and the two steering rods, which I need to bend the one back. But anyway, so that's what's happening right now. The cart, the three-seater, so you can see it's on its side. The spindle bent yet again. I'm going to insert some clips of us riding it. And if you guys want, you can go over and check out the channel Epic Gaming Zone Max, where you'll see Max yet again destroy this thing. I don't know if he's uploaded it yet, but check in like 2 or 3 days later after this upload. You'll probably see it. I think he's calling it go-kart jump gone wrong. If that gives any hints to what happened. He overshot the jump at the mega track, and it had a pretty rough landing, and it cracked my spindle. Actually, it cracked right here. You can see that. Well, kind of. It cracked like right there. So I welded it back, and then I ran out of welding wire. So there's other unfinished welds on here that I need to finish up and just kind of tidy it up a bit. Most of these welds, like that and that. That wasn't me. Those two weren't, but I think we could just weld them up a little bit better. So I'm gonna get that done as well. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. We're also going to be painting these rims chrome and fixing the fact that this thing has no brakes. And another update on what's happening. I've begun work on this. This is a gas scooter, full suspension, disc brakes on the front and back. I have to work out the brakes, but yeah, this thing has a 37cc engine. I have it pulled apart right now. It needs a new crankcase seal, so I ordered that. Should be in by Thursday. It's Monday as of recording this, so hopefully later this week I'll make some videos on that. And one more thing. The carburetor for the Honda 50 has been ordered as well. So when that comes in, I think it's supposed to come in Friday, we'll make a video on that as well. And the first run, actual like run and drive and use of it in 36 years or so. I also need to order a new carb for the Franken scooter. And the Roadkill cart hasn't seen any progress yet, but we'll see how that goes. I was working on the old engine, couldn't get it running again, so I'm gonna order a new one. But I figured I'd just buy some of the parts for the other stuff since they're so close to running again. But yeah, there's a gas scooter engine. We call it the gas scooter, not the barn find scooter. The barn find scooter is a different one. The gas scooter is the full suspension one. Back when I got the full suspension one, I only had one scooter, so it wasn't a problem. So let me know what you guys think of all this. Let me know what I should do with this as far as like specifics, like tire sizes, gear ratios. It's gonna have a torque converter, but let me know what you guys think. This is Kartman Productions. I'll see you in the next one.